There are a number of ethnically diverse cities around the world. However, there are numerous cities that are considered to be the world's cultural hubs, thanks to their high percentage of foreign-born residents. These cities seem to hold an entire world in their midst. More often than not, a long history of immigration has made these cities what they are today: patchwork quilts of many different cultures, languages, and ways of life. As such, they are the perfect places to live or visit if you love to speak other languages and experience new cultures, just by traveling from one block to the next. Many of the cities mentioned in this video are the destinations of choice of up to 20% of the total immigrant population in the world. The majority of the culturally diverse cities in the world are in North America, followed by Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and Australia. So here are 10 most diverse cities to live in the world. Number 10. Dubai. Dubai has the highest number of expatriates in the UAE, and some of them migrated here long before the country gained their independence. Over 85% of the expatriates are from Asia, and over 100,000 British citizens, followed by 50,000 North American citizens, are living in Dubai, making them the largest group of Westerners in the city. Dubai has a population of about 2.7 million, and over 80% of its residents are foreign-born. The national language of Dubai is Arabic, with English being the second language. The cultural diversity in Dubai also makes it an attractive place for professionals from different backgrounds. There is multicultural education in Dubai, with schools following various international curriculums. Moreover, this city is set to become one of the most culturally diverse cities by 2030. Number 9. Los Angeles. Los Angeles, also known as the Angels in Spanish, was historically a part of Mexico. Today, it's the second largest city in the United States, with people from approximately 140 countries speaking 86 different languages, calling it home. A lot of this springs from the flexible immigration laws, inspiring people from around the world to create the American dream here. At 57% of the total population, more than half of the residents of the City of Angels are multilingual. The city has the distinction of being a place without a majority population, creating a truly vibrant cultural scene. Moreover, the city boasts of various cultural enclaves such as Chinatown, Koreatown, and Little Tokyo, so you can find people from all over the world sharing their traditions, lifestyles, and even cuisines in this city. Number 8. Singapore. This city-state is not just the main financial hub of Southeast Asia, but also one of the most diverse places on the planet. This tiny island nation is proud of the diverse cultures and religions that exist together. While the majority of its residents are of Chinese origin, other ethnic groups include Malays, Indians, and Eurasians. A smaller minority is made up of people from the United States and Canada. In an effort to ensure communication remains relatively smooth, Singapore also boasts 4 official languages: English, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil. It is also a hub for expats, so you are guaranteed to meet people from across the globe, as well as find a large community of permanent residents who are foreign-born. Number 7. San Francisco. San Francisco is smaller than many of the other cities mentioned thus far, but just as cosmopolitan. Many immigrants call this 49-square-mile city home, with the largest group originating from China. Others come from places such as Germany, Italy, Mexico, and India. The city is dotted with vibrant neighborhoods including Chinatown, the Mission District, and North Beach. It is also known for celebrating its multicultural roots through various festivals and events throughout the year. However, many recent immigrants now live further afield in Oakland and the suburbs. Much of the city, including the historically ethnic areas, is mixed and wonderfully diverse. You'll see multicultural influences in the city center and in almost every neighborhood. Number 6. Amsterdam. Known as a welcoming place for immigrants and asylum seekers, Amsterdam, which is the largest city in the Netherlands, proudly hosts a diverse population. With approximately 178 different cultural backgrounds, the country's capital is a lively blend of friendly people from all over the world. This cosmopolitan city also has a host of multilingual people, and for those new residents who cannot speak Dutch, the city offers many language classes, mostly free of charge, to help them. Amsterdam also hosts many cultural events throughout the year which emphasizes their worldly view, including the Drongo Festival, a celebration for multilingualism. Over the next few years, it's expected that half of its citizens will have been born abroad or will have parents or grandparents who were born overseas. Number 5. Sydney. Australia is known for being a multicultural country as a whole, with Sydney as its beacon. Almost 40% of its population is from overseas. According to the latest census, people speak more than 260 languages in the city, where you can find restaurants and themed stores from the likes of Vietnam, the Philippines, India, and more. It is known as a city of villages made up of many different neighborhoods, each with their own character. Sydney's neighborhoods celebrate the city's cultural diversity and rich immigrant histories. Many localities are excellent examples of everyday multiculturalism, places where you can experience the lived reality of cultural diversity in Australia. Some areas of the city have become associated with the cultures and nationalities that predominate there. Number 4. Paris. Other than being ranked among the most visited city in the world, Paris is one of the most populous cities in Europe with a diverse group of different cultures. While immigration is a hot topic in France, as it is in many countries, there is no doubt that Paris has a diverse group of global cultures. Although it is difficult to determine an exact number of foreigners living in Paris, as France's laws forbids asking about ethnicity on censuses, independent surveys put the percentage anywhere between 28% to 35%, with the majority of immigrants coming from outside the EU. Visitors will find many dynamic neighborhoods in Paris. For example, the Chinatown in the 13th arrondissement is a lively community of several Asian cultures, while the eclectic Belleville is a multicultural beauty made up of African and Asian ethnicities. Number 3. New York City. With a population of more than 8 million residents, New York City remains one of the most exciting and diverse cities on the planet. Almost half of the city's population is multilingual, about 47%, and about 3 million speak a language other than English. Hispanics make up close to 23% of the population, followed by African Americans at 16% and Asians at just under 10%. It is the city with one of the largest immigrant population in the world. Not only does NYC have the largest population of immigrants on the entire planet, but over 35% of residents are born outside the USA. You can hear over 800 languages in New York City being spoken on a daily basis, and making friends from different countries is very much the norm. Number 2. London. London may come in second place behind New York City for percentage of immigrant population, but it is easily the most multicultural city in all of Europe, as well as one of the most diverse in the world. Pakistanis and Indians are a few of the larger immigrant groups, and a stroll around the city will reveal that they have definitely brought their culture with them, as well as assimilating to life in the British Isles. South Asian shops are common, and Londoners love to boast about the quality of Indian food in the city. You won't be limited to just these cultures, though. People from around the world are drawn to London. Approximately 1/3 of Londoners are foreign-born, and even though the official language is English, the lively streets are brimming with global languages. Well over 200 languages are spoken. Number 1. Toronto. Toronto is a city that truly embraces a multicultural way of life. With over half its residents born abroad, you will often hear Toronto touted as the most multicultural city on the globe. Indeed, this metropolis is one big celebration of multiple cultures. A simple walk through varied neighborhoods like Chinatown, Greek Town, Little Poland, Little Italy, and Little India demonstrates this very quickly. These pockets of culture offer residents the chance to dive into new foods and customs without even having to travel outside of Canada. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more amazing content.